Hello and welcome to the first. This is the debut. This is the inaugural. This is the beginning, man. This is like when Christopher Columbus took the Nina and the Pinta and the Santa Maria, and then he got lost, and then he took credit for landing in America. This is kind of like that, but with a black dude, man. This is Evan Mack here, Coco Scenic here. But I'm not alone. I want to introduce my peoples. Yeah, what's going on, man? Yo, say hello with everybody. Say everybody, what up? Yeah.
What's going on? I'm on a boat now? No one told me this. What's going on? We discover nations and countries? Right.
Listen, I'm still working things out. Can y'all just introduce yourself? Start with Flobo.com, please.
That's right. Flobo.com, Flobo Boyce. I guess I'm the co-captain of the Santa Maria. I didn't even pass that class. We on a boat. We going west, talking pop culture today.
Hello, I'm Heidi Mack, or as my husband would like to call me, the ball and chain. I'm here to moderate these two numbskulls, but it should be a good time. It should be
accurate.
Yeah, it's actually okay. So this is what we're gonna do, man. It's called the Everything Tournament, man. This the first thing of its kind as far as me and Flobo gonna do now. It's gonna be it's like a bracket. It's kind of like NCAA tournament. However, the only caveat is it's gonna be like pop culture. We listed a few of our favorite things in a bracket. We're going to put them against each other, and then we're going to crown what the greatest thing is in the world, pop culture world. So I'm talking about, I don't care if it's music or it's movies or it's food or it's whatever. So Flobo has 16 picks. I have 16 picks. We smash them together, and then we'll see what happens. There is a caveat. Each of us have one veto. We have one veto that we can push through anything through the tournament. If we're not liking how things are going and you think it's going to lose, you get to push it through. However, you cannot use it in the finals. Flobo, do you have any questions before we get started?
Questions? No, I don't have questions. I got statements. All my 16 picks are superior in every way, shape, and form.
It's gonna get rowdy today.
This stuff I'm talking about here. But this is what it's all about, though. You're supposed to think your picks is better, you know what I mean? And you're supposed to argue your best points, and you'll see. And if you're objective and you're a man of your word, you're able to push it through. If we ever have a real stalemate and we don't want to use the veto, well, let's Miss Heidi down there. I let her just decide on what's going on. So, baby,
my.
if you, I don't know, baby, if you got the, I don't know if you got the
that's
first.
A lot of pressure.
Yes,
You got. Do you have the first lineup? So we can get this bad boy started?
I do. All right. It looks like we're going with a category of food at this moment in time for our first round here. All right. It looks like we have fried chicken against pizza.
Oh, okay.
And what say you?
Okay, hold on, wait, hold on. I'm gonna let Flobo kick this off. DJ, kick this off.
All right, so I picked pizza. And I gotta tell you why pizza is the most superior fast food on the planet. Now, I'm from Brooklyn, New York. We have the best pizza in the world. Nothing can compare. But I tell you what, you ask somebody what their favorite food is, they go, I don't know, pizza. No one ever hates it. It comes in different flavors and sizes and shapes. Whether you're Sicilian, whether you're Chicago style, whether you're flatbread style. It's so versatile. It hits the spot. You can make a healthy pizza with salad on top. You can make it as gooey and triply, meaty and cheesy as you want. It goes anywhere you want. It fills the belly. Sometimes you can buy it by the slice. And when it comes down to it, pizza is your fast food best friend.
Strong. Listen, man. It's adorable how somebody can just bring up pizza, man. And all the foods in the world, listen. I just put up fried chicken, man. And I can just fall all the way into the stereotype, man. All the different kinds, the Christmasifications of fried chicken. Like how it's crispy and it's juicy. Listen, I'm already running on fumes, man. But listen, no, I got some ammunition for me. Wait a minute, y'all ain't even invent pizza. I'm tired of y'all, man. This is the problem with y'all, man. Y'all take credit for it. When did Chicago start pizza?
Yeah, and England invented football and soccer, but the Brazilians have a whole class of their own, homie.
That's a strong point. You know what? I ain't gonna mess around. I'm not gonna mess around right now, man. You got it, bro. Pizza going for it, man. I can't mess around. You can't mess with pizza. Listen, I don't even trust you if you don't eat pizza. I don't even trust you.
It's true.
I mean, no, okay, we're not trying to hurt anyone's feelings, but what about like vegan pizza? You know, it's like cauliflower or something.
Oh, it's pretty bad. But if you tried vegan chicken, it's even worse. I can't even try vegan chicken.
That's like the kicker right there. That's the kicker. If you had the vegan version of pizza is even better than. Go ahead, man. You got that pizza.
I get one.
Pizza for the win. All right, let's see here. I thought it could go over. It's not going over.
It's all good. What's the next one?
All right. The next category we have, it looks like we're talking about some cartoons. We have some good ones here. We have Animaniacs against Batman the Animated Series. Ooh.
Flobo, please, can we just stop right now?
All right,
we didn't even start.
For those at home that don't know, Flobo Boyce, he chose Animaniacs. Now listen, no disrespect, but he actually had an opportunity because he's seen my pick after his pick. Therefore, he had a chance to change the pick, and he stuck with his pick. How did you stick with your pick after you see Batman the Animated Series, the greatest cartoon ever conceived, the first cartoon ever created on black paper? That cartoon's so good, they couldn't even draw it on legally. Listen, we can't even draw this on white paper. We're going to put it on black paper. Warner Brothers' finest. Flobo, I dare you to refute Batman the Animated Series, man. Are you serious?
There's so many ways you can make that show better. If you said black paper.
Are you? What?
Yo, same studio, right? Warner Brothers giving you that heat in the 90s, right? The Animaniacs was in one way a throwback to the past, the Looney Tunes, the Anvil comedy, all that stuff, the whole zany hijinks, living in the water tower. But they found a way to educate you. That song about the countries in the world, United States, Canada, Mexico, Panama, kids was rapping countries, homie. Come on.
It's educational.
It's educational. People love it. Classic antics.
Hold on. Wait a second. I will not let Animaniacs get through on Batman the Animated Series. Listen, Bruce Wayne, the Dark Knight. We had Mark Hamill doing the voiceover of the Joker. The great Kevin Conroy spanning generations and video games after video games. How, are you saying Wacko Dak Zacko and Doc? What is it? Wacko Yakko
You said Zacko?
Yeah, it's
It's Wacko.
Just naming other brothers and cousins. Right?
Wacko Yakko and Doc.
Yeah. Well, you know what? I mean, look, Mark Hamill and Kevin Conroy, they are legends in their own way. I ain't knocking that. So maybe I could be swayed just a little bit that cartoon is slightly better, but it's close.
Can you concede Batman the Animal? Shout out to Johan Pena in the chat, by the way. What up, Johan? What up, baby?
Oh, all right.
Can we? All right, because so Batman good to go through? Is it good to go through?
It's my least favorite superhero, but I can gotta go through. It's one of the better cartoons.
Ooh.
I'm not trying to ruffle any feathers. You allowed to use a veto, but you have no more veto.
I'm saving my veto. I'm saving the veto.
That was my meager attempt.
I'm not gonna wait for Animaniacs, bro. It ain't like that.
All right. Okay. So let's see. We've got Batman going through. That was a tough one. I thought I was gonna have to go in on that one.
I was worried.
If nobody would use their veto. Oh yes, they're both excellent in different ways. All right. So next category, it looks like we have drinks of some sort. So we have Red Bull against Coca-Cola. Both very international, I must say.
Oh, it's like that? You put Red Bull versus Coca-Cola?
It's like that.
Oh, hell no.
Go ahead.
Ah, man, you making. I'm gonna tell you this. I used to be a huge Coke fan. Flobo fact: when I was 21 years old, I drank a case of Coke a day. But I can tell you one thing, in my old age, what is more valuable for me right now is getting them wings, baby. I need that caffeine. I need that afternoon pick-me-up to handle my business. Sometimes I mix in a little bit of my drink. Red Bull comes in full for calorie-free. I can tell you right now, 0-calorie Red Bull is a lot better than Diet Coke and the same amount of calories. So I'm going Red Bull that time.
Okay, hold on for a second. Just based on you drinking the case a day, this should be a wrap, shouldn't it?
Yeah, it's bad for me. It was a terrible idea. Every part of that life. I should. You can't drink cans of Red Bull. I'll kill you.
But you can't listen. It's part of you. It's part of your past. It's part of you. It was part of Flobo. The love and the joy you have for Coke. The love and the passion that you should. You love Coke so much that you would drink a case a day. You didn't have that life with Red Bull. You wouldn't drink a diet Red Bull or a zero sugar Red Bull, a whole pack of that, because you know it costs you $10.99. That's why Coke's better right there.
And
one
you get
can
4.
of Red Bull, $57. I'm telling you, that's right.
I'm gonna tell you one thing though. What I like about Red Bull, what Coke doesn't have, is that you have Red Bull here or across the world, down the block, it's the same. You try Mexican Coke, that's different. Coke from a fountain, that's different. Coke at a movie theater is different. I don't know what kind of beverage I'm getting when I'm asking for a Coke. That's the problem. I want consistency with my beverages. I'm going Red Bull.
Hold on, Coke, I ain't gonna let them do you like this. Listen, Coke,
you know Coke commercial? No, Coke, man, Coke.
Listen, Coke even makes their own water, man. If I'm not mistaken, Coke make Dasani, man. If you have ever had a Dasani in your life, Coke goes through. Have you had a Dasani?
Look, I like the taste of Dasani, but when it comes down to big things on this planet, music festivals ain't by Coke, it's by Red Bull. So jumping out of a plane in parachutes, Red Bull. Red Bull racing teams, Red Bull virtual teams, Red Bull esports, soccer clubs, Red Bull New York. Come on, man, there's no contest.
Wait a minute, does Red Bull have a name on it? Enjoy a Red Bull with Flobo. There ain't nothing on there. Enjoy a Red Bull with Steven.
I will sell out so fast for Red Bull. Red Bull promo.
Dang, no, listen. So we gotta go. We gotta go. Yo, wifey, you can put your pick. Yo, Pena, if you hear me, Red Bull or Coke, man, put your pick, man. It's a stalemate, man. It's a stalemate.
Very hard. Okay. So I will say, as an adult, I probably drink Red Bull more, but only one flavor. But you got to think everybody can get a Coca-Cola like for $1 even. Like sometimes it's at the dollar store. Sometimes, like a poor person in a third world country is going to get a Red Bull.
Get a Red Bull.
I mean, a Coca-Cola in a
Red
glass
Bull
bottle. I mean, like you can get. It's cheaper. That's one of the.
I didn't know this was a price tournament. I know it's based on availability and budget.
It's the everything tournament.
I'm going.
All you poor peasants can't afford this beverage, so therefore,
listen.
I gotta think about my family in the Philippines.
You gotta listen. You see, Flobo. There's layers to this tournament, Flobo. There's layers to this, baby. Listen. For a Red Bull, a six pack of Red Bull costs like $47.
No, a 4-pack of Red Bull is like.
This is like that William Regal Duchess of Queensberry rules. There are no rules to this.
Yo, where you at? Yo, where you at, Pena? Pena, I need you, man.
What Pena saying?
Where you at, man? I don't know if he's the deciding factor.
I mean, people like that variety. When you go to different countries, you're excited to try a different
Pena!
Coke.
Pena, it's a wrap. It's a wrap.
What? Where is it?
Coca-Cola.
I didn't get it.
It's a wrap.
Man, what do you say? I want to see this. I want to see the proof.
You can't
click his comment. We're on StreamYard, right?
Where? Oh, you want to play? Here it go.
Yeah, we want to play.
Boom!
Oh, Betty, why? I thought we was cool.
That's amazing.
All right, click it off, man. I don't want to see no more. Get out of here.
You don't want to see it? I
want to see no more. Moving on, man.
I'm going to leave it.
I don't like it. I don't like it, man. No.
He doubled down. If y'all saw that, he doubled down.
Yo, go. Oh, he did. Oh, wait a minute. He did it again. Boom!
Yo, Pena, I thought we were on chat today. We was talking.
You can use the veto. You can.
I have to save it. This is too many brackets.
All right.
I gotta save it.
All right, here we go. Go.
Also, I have figured out how to get the things to work. So technical difficulties figured out. Okay, so it looks like the next category has to do with famous people crushes, maybe some sort. So we've got. I'm awful with names, so I apologize if I say Danica McKellar wrong, but I believe that's her name, and Keira Knightley. Who?
Well, this category was pitched to me as childhood crushes. I don't know how old Evan is, but Keira Knightley came after. I don't know how old. I don't know who's 25.
Think. When did the Star Wars
the
come
first
out?
Pirates? The first Pirates is way back.
Oh, I think we're all in high school, maybe.
Yeah. All right. Okay. Fine.
I don't know.
Hey, the brackets are already set. I'm not going to do it. But I'm gonna tell you one thing. For guys my age, I am an old man. Next month I'm as old as ever, but not quite old enough. And even I thought Keira Knightley was out of my time period. Yo, next month I'm gonna be 35 years old, right? When I was a kid, 2 words: Winnie Cooper. She had the look, she had the swag. Oh, Kevin All can't stop her. And the actress, Danica McKellar, became a mathematician. So not only she is a beautiful lady who is stately and lovely, she can back you up with formulas, back you up with things she invented. Come on, man, Danica McKellar all the way.
How you gonna talk about the Red Bull? I can't talk about money because Red Bull. You tell me about educational success.
You still won. I don't know what you're talking about. You sound like the president. Hey man, I won. Y'all cheated. What?
Listen, far be it from me to talk about old Winnie. She all mousy. She mousy, man. She mousy. Listen, boo thing, Keira Knightley. Listen, this how fine Keira Knightley is. Keira Knightley's so fine. I even like her down to the teeth. Her teeth ain't even all straight, and she still.
I took a swerve.
That's how fine she is. She's so fine that her teeth don't even gotta be straight, man. She's so listen. Keira Knightley is bad. Listen. I don't even have much of a backup on it, man. To be honest with you, man. Yeah. I'm gonna let Winnie go through. I'm gonna let Winnie go through for nostalgia purposes. Number one, number two. Winnie was Boo. That was Boo Thang. She was mousy, but I didn't even know what mousy was. But I didn't know what Boo Thang was back in the day. I gotta push it through because I was always hating on. Was that Fred Savage? Always hating on him.
Yeah, I was hating him too.
I was hating, bro.
Yeah, Wayne was right. Wayne was right.
That's Boo Thang right there. I'm gonna listen, Keira, baby girl.
All right.
I love you. I love you.
Gotta pay for Coke sins right there. So
I'm gonna let Winnie go through.
I'm still mad at Pena, man. I'm still mad at Pena. I'm sitting there going like, for real?
Oh, wait, is that another Coca-Cola comment? Show.
Oh, damn.
Oh, my goodness.
I thought
he was cool, man.
All right. So Danica McKellar went through. Okay, all right, we got it.
She does.
You know, I mean, honestly, if you had gone with childhood crushes, I probably would have went with for myself. But I'm bad with names. Husband's better at it. Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, the older sister.
Oh, Hillary?
Hillary Banks.
Hillary Banks.
Yes, but I don't know her real name. But if that was a child, I thought she was gorgeous. Okay.
Yeah.
She's still fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, true. All right, so we got next. It looks like we have some music in this category. Very interesting. We have T-Pain against Woodstock.
Oh, man.
So an event, a very historical, amazing 1969 event against an incredible artist. T-Pain. Like a decade or more of stuff.
Convince the world T-Pain is better than the greatest festival of all time. Go ahead.
Oh, you mean allow me. Dude, I can make, I'm not going to do, we don't got enough time today, but I can make the case T-Pain change rap. I can make the case he changed rap. There ain't a brother on the planet that don't do a song without auto-tune. Ain't a brother on the planet. This whole stream probably auto-tune right now. Everybody owed T-Pain some residuals for jacking his style. Listen, but it's going to be very, very, very hard for me to convince you or the public or myself of probably the greatest musical of ever. Heidi's dad was there, for goodness sake. What you want me to say, man? How can I truly argue Woodstock? Are you kidding me? Go ahead, man.
I just want to say a little bit of musical history. T-Pain is famous in rap for making auto-tune visible, but the first mainstream artist to make it happen was Cher with the Believe album about 10 years before that. So
forget T-Pain.
Whoa. Let me go back here further. Roger Trout.
Oh no, that's a talk box. That's talk box.
I know what you mean, but if you're talking about the
talk box is a different instrument.
If we're talking about the talk box compared to the auto-tune,
okay. If it's the same family,
we should have put that in the tournament.
Yeah, it's the same family. But the talk box and auto-tune are two different instruments.
I know what you're saying because with Roger Troutman and what he did with the talk box was a little bit different than what Cher. But I ain't giving Cher no props over T-Pain. I can't do that. Man. Everybody and their mama use auto-tune right now because of that, too. Lord have mercy, Lord. But I get Woodstock. Woodstock got to go through though, man. It's tough.
Yeah,
All
I
right,
mean, it's the biggest tournament of all
Woodstock is
time.
winning.
Or,
It's tough.
yeah, festival.
All right. It looks like our next category.
Roger Troutman's a legend. If you don't know who he is, look him up. Sorry, Heidi, you were saying.
Yes,
Please,
no,
please.
it's okay. So the next category looks like alcoholic beverages. Both look amazing to me. We have the mojito. As a former bartender, we don't like making them as much, but
True.
also, also any breeze drink here. Oh no, hee. Sorry. That was a hee. So any, I believe, sea breeze, bay breeze type thing.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
Flobo?
Thank you so much,
Flobo.
moderator. Now, I know what we were talking about. My pick is the most polarizing drink on the planet, the mojito. And here's the reason why. It's a pain in the ass to make, and it takes a long time. But when you go, it tastes great. Let's say you back. Early 2000s, everyone was feeling this whole sense of globalization, globalism. You know, Chipotle was opening up. Everyone wanted a little slice of culture, but not too much. The mojito was a perfect drink. It was just foreign enough to make you feel fancy on the dance floor. Ladies loved it, so guys didn't have to guess what the ladies wanted to drink. It was tough enough and strong enough for dudes because it had a little mint and julep, and you feel like you were outside of Brazil or something. It was definitely a product of its time, and if I say I want a mojito, you know exactly what I want. You don't know what's in it. I don't care what brand it is as much because I'm calling it the signature drink unto itself because all the ingredients come together and makes a beautiful product.
That's true. That's true.
Mm-hmm. You know what's interesting, man. You know, I get so tired of people. I'm so tired of football right now, man. Let me take a sip of my drink. Black Panther.
Man.
Black Panther, man.
Remember Red Bull. That's it's on.
It takes a real G. It takes a real G, capital G, to walk up into a bar. You saunter into the bar. You know what I mean? You looking fresh, man. You got the sports coat on, man. You got the slacks, man. Straight leg, kind of skinny, but they ain't skinny. You know what I mean? Right on the cusp. You can still breathe. There's still a little bit of air in there. And you walk up in there, and you stroll up in there, and you slam your fist down to the bartender like, yo, bartender. You're like, yo, what's up? I'm like, I'll have a Malibu Bay Breeze, please. And then you look. And then you
Why
look.
are you talking like that?
I will have a Malibu Bay Breeze. I'll have a Sea Breeze. And sometimes they give you that look. Other times they're like, yo, you know what? It takes a G to order a breeze drink because it's fruity and everybody I know likes fruit juice. When anytime a dude walks in the bar, they act like they don't like fruit juice all of a sudden. So you put a little bit of that alcohol in it and then we good. Why does everyone think that drink is girly? Why? I drink it.
It's not about girly, man. Here's the thing: if I walk into
Flobo?
walk into a bar and I'm like, I want a mojito, the bartender's gonna do this. Fine.
Yes.
If I walk into a bar and I want a Bay Breeze or Sea Breeze, you'll be like, what kind of breeze? What kind of breeze do you want? Now you're not being smooth anymore. You're like, well, I want a Sea Breeze with extra stuff in it, and it gets all complicated.
Listen, a good bar, but you can always keep the smoothness. Flowbeto.com. This is how you keep the smoothness. You go, surprise me.
Okay, that was smooth. That was smooth.
Let me tell you something, bro. Bartenders hate making mojitos, man.
Yeah.
Because they got 10 other people that want drinks. And here comes Flobo. Flobo with his beard and his nice shaved head. And he goes, I'll have a mojito because Chipotle and stuff.
I said it was smooth. I said, yo, that was very smooth. I was like, yo, you got me. I was like, that's smooth. You got me.
I will give Flobo a point for if we're not busy, we enjoy making it well. If you're a good bartender.
That is true, though. That's true. Bartenders do enjoy making drinks. If there's nobody there, they enjoy making you a delicious, complex drink. Yes, they do.
Because it's
the
a
good
cocktail.
ones do.
It's not.
Make sure you tip your bartenders too, man. They work hard.
Tip your bartenders. Whenever we can get back to the things of being squaresies, and we can get out here and everything's all good, tip your bartender. Oh God, baby, you make the pick. You make the pick. I don't even care, man.
I just love it. I just love that fact. I was like, no, there's no way it could be smooth. I was like, yeah, that's smooth, man. He's smooth. You got me, man. I can't beat it.
That's tough, man. It's tough, man. Either way, it is what it is.
Oh, we lost Johan Pena, I think, at the moment.
He's the kicker,
He's
but
not there as well.
Oh,
I don't want him around, man. I don't like him no more. He's a sleeper agent for Evan Mack. That's what.
I can't believe he said Coke. I was nervous, man. I swear I was nervous, bro. I was nervous.
That one's honestly very hard because everyone knows what both of those drinks are. This is a lot of pressure. And like Bay Breezes, Sea Breezes, like I said,
Be an objective wife.
If you're a good bartender, you know the difference. And they're super fast and easy to make. But a mojito is delicious.
Tasty.
And yes, like I said, bartenders love making them if they're not busy and they want to chat with you, and that kind of thing and make it delicious. Please don't make this be on me.
It has to be.
Oh,
it has to be.
Oh, then you just put me here. That's great. That's Johan, where are you? Okay.
Flip a coin. We need a coin.
Okay. I know. Yeah, if I had a coin, that'd be great. I'm gonna, for the simplicity, gonna have to go with the breezes. I'm sorry.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
The simplicity. They're quick. They're fast. You go to Vegas, like people want rum and cokes and vodka crayons and Bay Breezes and like super quick things because they want to get on the dance floor. So I gotta go. It's more popular.
Flobo, you do have a veto. You do have a veto. I just want to throw that out there.
No, because in real life, any one of them drinks will give me the bubbles on the dance floor. I'm like, why do I have so much sugary stuff? This is not cool. Why am I? So
I'm fine. What we got next?
I ain't as smooth as you, Evan.
Okay, all right. I believe we have a type of movie category next. I have Die Hard against Enter the Dragon. Very interesting.
That's you, Flobo. All you.
Yeah, Flobo.
Yeah. I will say this, when it comes down to the best movie in modern times, it has to be Die Hard. Because before that time, action movies had a certain kind of archetype. Big guy, big muscles, shooting the guns and all that. We saw a vulnerable action star that made a bankable star out of Bruce Willis, and it opened the floodgates for buddy comedy action films, for those kind of films that have these giant explosive set pieces like Skyscraper and things like that. Most people who make an action movie today, Michael Bay included, look at the blueprint made from Die Hard. And here is somebody who was unwilling to be part of an adventure that was bigger than life, and he rose to the challenge. A whole new level of relatability. The action was intense, and Hans Gruber, bro.
Hans Gruber.
Nice, strong case.
Coco
Can make the case. It put it like this. They can make the case. You're right. It birthed so many other action films. I got Carl Winslow in there.
Yeah.
I got Professor Snape in there. You see what I'm saying? I got, there's a lot I got going on, man. I'm a personal fan of the Die Hard with Avengers. Everybody thinks it's trash. I think they're all good. I think they're all great. Enter the Dragon is a very special movie to me, man. We got it back in the day in the 70s. We got Jim Kelly, Bruce Lee giving him a shot. I'm seeing a brother with an afro beat the brakes off somebody that was being racial to him. That always sticks with me. You know what I mean? We got Bruce Lee, the Dragon Master out here, man. Just representing the Shaolin Temple. We have Bolo Young, one of the greatest of all time, in the Bloodsport movie. If you've never seen it, it's amazing. We got so many good things in that film that mean a lot to me as far as the culture and how it is, and showing, and like my first time ever seeing China, you know what I mean, very like filmed for real, you know what I mean, they show like the slums and the hood of China and stuff like that, so it always has a nostalgic part, but nostalgia is not what this tournament is about. It's about what is better. It will be very hard for me to put Enter the Dragon forward over Die Hard, but that's tough, man. I'll take it. It's tough, man. But you gotta Die Hard spawned a couple other movies, man, and the reason why I'm putting Die Hard through is because I don't think Enter the Dragon is Bruce Lee's best movie. It just means a lot to me, you know what I mean? And it's a cool movie, and it's a fun movie, and it's awesome, man. But man, Die Hard, boy, I dare that John McClane, boy, one of the only action stars I might add that gets beat up in movies. Yeah. He gets beat up. Yeah. He takes a butt kicking. Lad, go on. Y'all can't just beat everybody. You gotta take. You gotta
get beat up. You can't beat up The Rock. You can't beat up Jason Statham. It's in their contracts.
Steven Seagal.
Isn't Die Hard also kind of like the first receding hairline, like Handsome Man? Like I don't know.
Hold on. Now,
Like,
hold on.
over time.
Now you getting personal. Now you getting personal. Hold on now. Yo, Bruce.
But
Bruce.
it made he made
That
it
third one
legit,
though,
you
that
know
third
what I mean?
that third Die Hard, it was kind of.
Come on.
But that's what
Bro,
I mean,
I
he made
like
it
Die Hard with a
legit,
vengeance.
No, the movie's good, but his hairline by the third one was like, bro.
It was like,
But I mean,
bro,
but
just
you
quit.
don't mind,
Yeah,
though. Like,
he had the
Heidi like, listen, Heidi's attracted to weird old men, man. Weird old white dudes, man.
That is a very odd thing to be
She
attracted
is,
to.
man. She is, Miss Jean-Luc Picard. She's attracted to look.
I mean, yo, he handsome though. I mean, for
I like it's Sir Patrick Stewart. I'm just saying it's the source we're talking about here.
fair, man. No, I like that whole. Well, the first three. I like the first three. Yeah.
I just feel like Bruce Willis, he led the way for Jason Statham. You know what I mean?
Oh,
like
strong point.
That, you know what I mean? To make he look. You didn't care about his receding hairline. That's what that's the beginning of that. I know
I do. That's why I use big razors every.
Go. What's the next?
All right. So the next one, I believe this is guilty pleasures. Guilty pleasures. This is very interesting. So we have Tinder, very popular, against something also very popular, K-pop. What a interesting. Who went first? So Evan. So what say you?
What you want me to say, man? What you want me to say? It's like,
I didn't pick Tinder, by the way. That'd be kind of weird if you did. It'd be weird if you picked Tinder.
I picked K-pop, man. I put my name on it. Listen, Flobo picked, for everybody out here, America in the world, Flobo picked Tinder, and I can't wait till we get to that. We get to that.
Yeah,
we get to that.
We're out of time, guys. Sorry, I just got.
No, hell no. Listen. I pick K-pop, man, because it's everything, man. They took the culture that me and Flobo that we represent. They took it and they ran with it, man. It's a multi-billion-dollar organization, man. I know these kids is dancing till they drawers fall off. I understand they tired. I understand it's almost slave wages. But K-pop, I'm telling you.
I mean, that's part of my culture too, Evan. I don't know why you brought that
up. No. I ain't talking about
slave wages.
I ain't trying to get too deep. No, I ain't trying to get too deep. Listen, because I know every time I talk really good about K-pop, we're like, Evan, they work these kids to death. And listen, these kids want to be stars, man. You can always find a lot of bad and stuff, man. But I'm just saying the good and stuff, they take our culture, they take our culture, some of the best parts of our culture, and they create good songs with it, man. Man, K-pop be cranking, man. Producers, man, and the dance steps, and the boy groups, and the girl groups, and it's all kind of Korean. It's delightful. Heidi loves K-pop. She's objective today, though.
Right.
But it's K-pop, man. Ain't no way in hell Tinder's better than K-pop.
I didn't say it was. Hey, for the record,
okay, so Flobo.
I didn't say it was better. And shout out to Chris Hemsworth, who's behind you, nodding approvingly to what you're saying. I don't know.
He agrees with me.
I don't know if because I'm a DJ or not, but K-pop ain't guilty to me. I love K-pop. That Bang 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 from Bang Bang is dope. I love it. I love pop stars. I'm all about that. I remember when Gangnam Style came out, everyone said that was cheesy, but Psy got some hits on the album sides, like he got some hits like New Face, Gentleman, Hangover, all that stuff. So it's not guilty to me.
He makes all his beats.
Oh, for real? I didn't know that.
Yeah,
I might just be K-pop just because. But the reason why Tinder is a guilty pleasure because everyone has downloaded it, everyone has swiped right, or if you haven't downloaded it, I'm going to protect you right now, you may know someone who has. And watch them swipe left or right.
I think Evan and I got married before it got truly blew up. I feel like because I never got on it either.
Yeah, before we were married before Tinder was hot. We know what it is.
Yeah.
So I was with my girl when Tinder popped off. So now that I'm not with her, as a comic, you'll see everyone with Tinder jokes because everyone has experienced the fact that now in 2020, when there's like you can drive an electric car to Vegas on a single charge, we're looking for a human connection, swiping left and swiping right. Most of us have done it, whether it's Tinder or Plenty of Fish and all that stuff, but nobody really wants to admit it. Oh, that's so stupid. I ain't gonna find that one on Tinder. Swipe, and that's why it's a guilty pleasure.
Yeah, I give it to you there because I call the reason why I call K-pop guilty pleasure because with all due respect between you and I are very different people. I can't go in the hood and say I listen to K-pop. Let's just if this show
we're just on a conversation with that. Yeah,
this is the first show that I've ever done the Evan Mack thing on this thing. So let's be honest. If there was more views on here, I'd be in serious trouble right now.
Yeah,
I mean, it's very subtle right now.
Thanks.
So what I'm trying to say, you and I just cut from a different cloth. We respect music stuff for different reasons, and we can understand the beauty and the talent in certain things. Tinder is a very guilty pleasure of people, and I can understand why. I think it's made men who are lazy typically even more lazy when it comes to like finding compatibility. Flobo, have you had any success on Tinder? What say you?
Now it is on the spot, but I would say this: it's gotten way easier with the quarantine. I have virtual rates all the time. I shoot my shot from half court because I'm just doing Skype calls all day. Hi, you look very lovely today. In real life, nah, man, I had no chance. I had no chance in real life.
You got the tiebreaker. Pena, you there? Tiebreaker. Heidi, what's up? This is tiebreaker.
I'm tiebreaking? Oh, man.
Guilty pleasure.
Guilty pleasure. All right. Well, okay. We are in the United States. Gosh, I'm gonna have to go with Tinder probably. Honestly, it is a strong case. Like it is an amazing app invention, and I feel like it's people that have made it. Yeah, so we're gonna get Tinder to go through.
You can use a veto, man. I mean, K-pop is kind of underneath there. I mean, you can go ahead.
He in the first. Listen, I'm gonna tell you right now. I'm just gonna end all speculation right now. I am not using my veto in the first round. I'll be damned if I use my veto in the first round.
Rumors are swirling your mic, though. Rumors have been swirling for days.
It's true.
All right, Tinder has won the guilty pleasure category. All right, so it looks like we've got wrestlers. This next category, we have The Rock versus Randy Savage. Macho Man versus The Rock. This is Dwayne The Rock Johnson. Okay, Flobo first.
See what I did there, Flobo? You see what I did there?
I know what you did there, but now I'm more confused now. I can't go first because I gave an alternate in case he picked it. So I picked The Rock or Randy Savage. So I don't know who I'm defending. I don't know who This is messed up. This is messed up, y'all. I can't. They are both great. I need some Red Bull.
If you had a Coke, you'd be good right now.
I know. If I had a Coke, I would be good. I would be unsatisfied, but I'd be good. So I would say this,
bro. Hold on, boy. This Coke disrespect, boy, as well.
Yo, Coke burned me first. I was chilling. I was Red Bull. Let me go through. Coke was like, nah. So as a kid, The Rock was one of my favorites of all time. Yeah, he was confident. Yeah, he wore the best shirts, but there weren't many people that were brown that were the hero. The only person we really had was Aladdin from Disney, right? Because he glowed up and married a princess. So to see The Rock come out to the ring, gold chains, eyebrows up, it shows that, hey, look, you didn't have to be on TV as a criminal or thug. That's why it meant a lot to me. But now I have to argue the other side because I'm not sure which one I picked. And Randy Savage, man, he's a whole generational talent too. For those of people who are deep into wrestling, Hogan transcended things, Flair transcended things. But if you knew someone that was a Randy Savage fan, you know that was someone that was deep into wrestling. That was a code language for someone who's really about the product from week to week.
Tough. I'll ask. It's tough for me not to go, and Heidi knows, people that know me know how much I love Randy Savage and for how he figured a way for a guy that a lot of people didn't know was super shy to cut promos, super nervous to cut promos, didn't really want to cut promos, for a guy that found a way to do it by acting like he was weird and awkward. But that was just his way of trying to just get over his stage fright, to turning his back to the screen and wearing the glasses and things like that. Kind of, it created this and perpetuated this myth that he was aloof and eccentric and weird, and it really made him one of the greatest of all time. But the reason why I got to go with Dwayne Johnson is because
know him personally.
I call listen. No, let me keep it real, John, man. Everybody trying to make a joke right now, but listen. After The Rock came out, I was like, listen, I don't want to be referred to as a Rock no more. I'm like, all right, bro, cool, bro. Dwayne, my man. And everyone thinks I'm crazy, right? But if you watch his movies, it was a transition. He used to say Dwayne The Rock Johnson, and then there was a moment where it was like Dwayne Johnson. And I was like, oh,
well, Dwayne Johnson never wrestled.
I'm just gonna respect him though. You know what I mean? When I'm referring to
Dwayne has come back. No, it never happens, man.
I know what you mean. I just respected him, man. I was like, bruh, you know what I mean? This thing might get hot, Flobo. This thing might get hot. People might want to see this. Like, yo, no, but real talk, man. I gotta give The Rock the edge just because of the impact in the short time that he did, and when he did, it was a huge impact in such a short time. and to be the biggest star in Hollywood, arguably you can argue it, but as far as movie stars goes, he's probably the biggest star in the world, and to get that and snowball that off of WWE, man, it just says a lot about his character. And watching some of his earlier stuff a couple weeks ago, and just watching that transition, you know what I mean, to when he was okay and Rocky Maivia, and then morphing into the People's Champ and turning into this transcendent figure. I got to go with The Rock over Macho Man, as much as that pains me, Flobito.com.
So did you give me Randy Savage? Because I was really confused.
I didn't know. Listen,
I didn't know what y'all was thinking.
It sounded like you were like Randy Savage. I'm like, I'm going with Dwayne.
I totally did a politician thing and played both sides. I had no idea which one was mine. I really did.
The thing about the everything tournament, bro, I don't. There's no winner. The thing is gonna win. I don't have to win. I can't be mad at either one. Which say you, Flobo? Whatever you say, we'll go through.
It'd be weird if Pizza meets Tinder in the next round, but who knows?
That's what the tournament's about.
I guess I'm with The Rock as well. I don't know if you can just unanimously decide that.
The Rock.
Yeah.
So the Rock is going through.
Oh, Dwayne Johnson.
Dwayne Johnson. Okay. All right. So it looks like we got another category of food, or maybe it's sweets. Guilty pleasure type food. We have.
Don't do it, Flobo. Don't do it.
I gotta look at it. Don't do
it.
We have the chocolate. We have the chocolate chip cookie.
Oh,
please,
no.
Please don't. Please don't.
Against.
Oh no.
The donut.
Oh.
The Porsche.
I can't, man. Evan, you up? I went last time.
Evan, yes. Or this way.
Let me give myself the big camera for this, man.
Spotlight. Batista.
The single greatest. Listen, man. I don't even know, besides my wife, if the chocolate chip cookie is anything better than chocolate chip cookie. I don't even know, man. I don't even know, bruh. The chocolate chip cookie, and I mean the Pillsbury Doughboy in the pack, $3.99 cookies. You lay them on the bake sheet, $3.50, 12 to 16 minutes. They always so perfect and delicious. The ones from Subway, delicious. The one from McDonald's, delicious. The one that your cousin made around the block on a Tuesday, delicious. Every chocolate chip cookie that I have, I will sample anybody's chocolate chip cookie. I'll give anybody a go. How many terrible donuts have you had in your life? Hundreds, thousands, maybe. Chocolate chip cookies are so good. Thousands. Chocolate chip cookies are so good, so consistent, so delicious. Some people like them when they're gooey. Some people like them when they're chewy. Some people like them when they're hard. It don't matter. Chips are hard. It don't even matter. Flobo, please don't tell me. Go ahead, man.
Flobo Boyce.
This is a very hard decision for a fat kid. I don't know how should I proceed, because I love cookies too. But I can tell you, I've met people who don't like the chip, who just says, I'd rather have an oatmeal raisin. I'd rather have
what one person have you met? What one person have you met?
I've met people. Hey, this is my time, baby. I can only clown you.
Go.
Look, I'm a fried dough connoisseur. I don't care if you call them shakoy. I don't care if you call them matasadas. I don't care if you call them sopapillas. I don't care if you call them Dunkin' or Krispy Kreme. Fried dough plus sugar is happiness. It's a way to fill your gut when it's hot and warm. You feel like a warm hug from a fat God came down and said, you deserve this. It makes you feel like a whole person, morning, midnight, whenever you want. Team Donuts.
There ain't no way in hell donuts are better than chocolate chip cookies. Like the giant fat one from Mrs. Fields, the big cook, the fat, the huge circular ones.
You can put chocolate chips on a donut. You can't put a donut on a cookie.
But let me tell you something right now. I'm gonna tell you what you can do though. All this stuff that y'all been trying to do.
Tell you what you can do right now, Flobo.
all this hodgepodge of burgers with donuts, all this nonsense, all this blasphemy that's going on with donuts. Don't nobody mess with cookies like that. You put some ice cream and some cookies and cream. Who have you met that doesn't like the chip? You hear what he said there? He goes, I've met someone that doesn't like the chip.
I have.
Name them.
A former coworker. I'll give you the Instagram. You can check her out later. She's a real person. I'm not making it up. She's a bot. She's a robot. That's what.
She's a bot.
I like chocolate chip cookies, man. But if someone, the perfect warm made donut just hits a spot, man. It's the fried donuts. We love fried dough.
Somebody would argue that the fresh, warm cookie is the lick, the lickety split.
You see, I will give you that, but at Subway, that white chocolate cran raspberry is good. The peanut butter is okay. I don't have to have a chocolate chip donut, but a chocolate chip cookie. But if donuts were all off the earth right now, I would be sad instantly.
Wow.
If you said cookies, maybe, but chocolate chip, there's other options out there.
You were specific.
There's no way in hell this dude is not on. He's definitely the minority in this. What?
I mean, you can use a veto. You can veto it because right now it looks like.
I'll be damned. I was close. Don't get me wrong. I was close. But nah. If Johan's in there, Johan, you let me know. Cookie or the donut? Wife, what say you?
Oh man, I'm just supposed to be the moderator.
Yep. Rules have changed.
Rules have changed.
Oh man,
we argue about everything.
Oh man. Okay, so. Oh my gosh, no one else is in the chat. All right.
It's a new show. Nobody care right now.
But they will. They will care when Die Hard meets The Rock.
Bruh, y'all don't care now? Y'all don't care now, but wait till you see that donut versus The Rock.
Oh man. Okay. Which one's older? Like in the world?
That's tough. Donut's pretty old.
Yeah.
Oh, I know. That might do it. Hold on. What's older? How old is it? How old is a? Yep, I'm doing a chocolate chip cookie, because I'm like, because you're right. You went chocolate chip cookie, very specific.
You damn right.
Instead of just cookies, because if it was just cookies, I'd go for that, probably over a donut. But okay, they're saying chocolate chip cookie is like 1930. All right, so how old is the donut? That probably
gotta be like 818.
That goes back. Oh my gosh, that probably goes. Yeah, 1847. All right.
Wow, that's not even close.
That's like a decade. I mean, no, not a decade. A century. That's like a century.
Well, listen, it stood the test of time. I can't argue, man. Go ahead, donut.
Yeah,
go on, man.
I'm gonna go with donut. We're gonna go with donut.
That's the worst loss ever. It's the worst loss of my life. Johan, I needed you, man. I'm hating on Johan right now.
We all hate on Johan now.
I'm hating on
He's like, I just want to see your show. Boom.
Real 5-7. What's going on?
Yo, that's cold. Y'all is savage.
Hook your phone up to your charger, Johan. Go ahead.
Okay, so next, looks like we're going to maybe cities that we want to visit, cities that we think are cool. We have Dubai versus Tokyo. Who was first last time?
Everyone was first last time. So I was pitched travel destinations. I feel that's very, very important. Because personally, I would go to Tokyo in a heartbeat. Yes. But the reason why I picked Dubai is this. It's a fairly new city compared to the old world. And if it wasn't for Instagram and their skewed view, what it looks like, we don't really know what Dubai looks like because it's growing so fast every day. So for a travel destination, someone gave me the opportunity to see this budding city with cities on top of cities, almost like the Dread Mega City 1 type stuff. I would check out Dubai first because I know Tokyo's culture, because I've seen it through books and movies and manga and anime. There's more and more access points to Tokyo and the city and its culture. But all I have right now on Instagram is people who want to be rich and flaunt my face what their view of that city is. That's why I picked Dubai.
Well, that's adorable.
Evan Mack.
That's adorable, Flobo. I'm sure it's a very magical place. I'm sure it's very nice.
Adorable is what happens when you get hit in the face. That's adorable. The answers.
I'm sure it's really good. It's not like it's a wrong answer. There's no wrong answer here. This is all just fun stuff. The reason why I go Tokyo is I spent 2 weeks in Tokyo and didn't even scratch the surface. That's why. I said, 2 weeks gonna be cool, man. I'm gonna get all I need. It's gonna be some manga. I'm gonna get some ramen, and I'm gonna walk around. I'm gonna see Japanese people. I'm gonna wear that people. I'm gonna see a bunch of konnichiwas and some arigatos and all that stuff. And I'm gonna get my fill. Let me tell you something. Didn't get my fill. Literally woke up every day at like 8 o'clock in the morning. Like, baby, let's do some stuff. Walking around all day. Came home like, what did we do? Like, we ain't do nothing. We walked down the block. That's it. There's so much to see. There's so much to do. There's so much to explore without opening up your wallet, opening up your pocket. There's food here. There's food there. There's things here. There's things there. There's bright lights. There's colors. It's sensory overload. I'm having flashbacks right now, man. Tokyo is so crazy, dude. 14 days in Tokyo and did not scratch the surface, bro. That's why I'm like, I gotta go. That's the only place I've ever went to that I had to go back to, not just because I missed it so much, just because I ain't seen nothing.
All right, well, you know what? Just because technically I had a ticket to Tokyo this year, I'll give you that one. Because I was on a plane to Japan in April, ready to go, and then something happened.
I hear good things about Dubai, though. I hear good things about Dubai.
I do too. Yeah, you know, they're not bad
really good things.
But I give Tokyo the edge. It's fine. I ain't mad.
All right.
I ain't mad. No, I ain't mad.
Tokyo for the win. Tokyo for the win. Okay.
I went hard for Tokyo. I went hard.
Well, I heard dope city. I mean, they wasn't drifting Dubai to the 7th one. Oh, you know what I'm saying?
I hear really good things. Like you know, just like as far as like it's not what you think it is. Like what your mind is trying to make you think it is. You know what I mean? Like I know where it's located. You're like, but they say it's like its own separate entity, man.
Oh yeah, that's what I hear too.
All right. So our next category here, we have, I believe, artists of some sort.
Yeah, explain.
So,
where does it go, man?
Okay, so we have Michelangelo, great artist, of course, against, I'm probably going to say this name wrong, Paul Nagel? Nagel? I don't. I said that wrong, didn't I?
You were right, Heidi. That was correct. That was correct.
There's some laughter.
Go, Flobo, go.
I'm gonna speak out. This dude tells me, "Hey, Flobito, what are you doing this afternoon?" I'm like, "Nothing, Evan Mack. I'm mopping my floors. I'm a responsible adult. I'm having a pop culture tournament, and he picks Michelangelo, one of the most classic artists from way before our time. Are you kidding me?" Paul Nagel was the one I picked before I knew this was gonna be the unfair matchup. Is what you think about when you think about 1980s art. You put his name in there, that like Miami Vice look, the GTA Vice City. Most things are inspired by Paul Nagel and his art style. He's influenced an entire generation of artists. Like even his contemporaries enjoyed him. But you can't compare to Michelangelo. Come on, man. It's unfair, Coco Cena.
Listen. No, he's an icon.
I see it.
Some would argue when I put the word artist down, I don't know where your mind went. My mind doesn't go to Paul Nagel. My mind goes to the greatest artistic structure that has ever been created by man, the Sistine Chapel. My boy was doing paintings upside down, blindfolded, half butt naked for 20-some years. But listen, that's neither here nor there. That's not what this what this is about.
You said pop culture. That's classical culture. That's straight classical culture.
That's why I'm giving you the edge. Go.
I know. Does it change your mind that he did the cover of Rio album?
Yes, he did. Yes, he did. No, he did.
Yes, that's why I'm looking at it right now.
Paul Nagel's the truth. But no, Flobo's getting the edge because it was a slight disadvantage.
Slight. I got dunked on, man. Michelangelo, no.
Paul Nagel, he goes through.
Okay.
Oh my God. I'm
Or
done.
Paul Nagel for the win against Michelangelo.
Michelangelo Bonarati. I tried to put you in there, baby. I tried.
Sorry, bro. You old news. So
yeah, exactly.
you getting passed by. All right. So next category. It looks like we have superpowers if we had one. This would be teleportation against flight. Both very cool. We did Coco. I'm going back and forth.
I'm a little. It sucked because you picked teleportation, which I think is the better power. I think teleportation is better than flight because in most lore you can take somebody with you with teleportation. You know what I mean? Now, granted, but because flight doesn't mean I got super strength. That doesn't mean I can pick Heidi up and fly to Japan. You know what I mean? However,
and you could drop me. You could drop.
That's what I'm saying. I could drop with that big old head. I could drop you. You never know, man.
Oh my God.
So listen. So we
You want to win this tournament or not, man? She's a moderator with your big old head.
So like I was like, man, he took my power because it's awesome, man. It really is teleportation, man. And I'm not talking about the fly teleportation. I still don't know how that would work. His little paws. I don't even know where he's gonna go. Go put one paw somewhere and put some paw somewhere else. How was your teleportation gonna work, Jeff Goldblum? I never understood that. Someone would have to take another pod to another different continent. But anyway, listen, I was talking. Listen, I'm talking about
like jumper teleportation.
Yeah, like jumper teleportation, Nightcrawler teleportation. I really think it's the better power. Flight is just. I had to go with flight because to me it's the second best as far as you can get places, go places. You know what I mean? But you don't know if you have the super strength, so it just be you flying solo. You would save a lot on frequent flyer miles. You can just fly wherever you wanted to go. You wouldn't have no carry-on luggage though. You had to buy all your luggage all the time. So I'm not even trying to make the case for you, Flobo, but yeah, it's tough, man. It's tough to beat teleportation.
People fly to Europe all mad, like I gotta buy my new clothes now.
You're like, man, this trip was cheap, man.
I will say this: up until like 5 or 10 years ago, I was all about flight. But then I saw Chronicle, and I was like, fly, you gotta wear jackets because you're so high in the air.
It's cold.
I'm good. Most of my problems I have as an adult now, I have to get over there with wasting a little time and travel. I can just go.
Yeah. It's tough to argue that, man. If I have 6 viewers, we have 6 viewers in this bad boy. Y'all come in and comment on the chat. We might need some help. Oh, Z Money. Z Money. Oh yeah, yo. Oh yeah, Z Money. You're a little bit late, but it's okay. We're gonna do a recap, but we're gonna move forward. We still got a little bit left, Z Money, just in case we need to. Z Money, hang tight. Teleportation goes through though, wifey.
Teleportation for the win. Teleportation. All right. Okay, so the next category that we have, it looks like it's going to be comics. We have Milestone versus Marvel. And Flobo.
So
you may go.
Hold on, wait, before you go, Flobo, I'm sorry, before you go, I want to cut you off. Z Money, if you're in the chat, man, chocolate chip cookies or donuts, man.
Coca Red Bull.
Come on, Z Money.
I need you, Z Money. Put you chocolate chip cookies or donuts. I just want to know.
So again, I was pitched comic book companies. Now, I ain't denying Marvel.
Okay,
Marvel's one of the biggest of all time. I'll even give them the pre-Disney merger because I talk about Hulk.
That's what I mean.
I'll give them that because it's not fair, and I'll even give DC the pre-Warner Brothers merger too. But strictly comics, Milestone Media. We're talking Icon. We're talking hardware. We're talking Static Shock. These are characters that came in a time where representation wasn't even thought of. Well, we do it now. You have Ironheart, who is the African-American girl that takes over the mantle of Iron Man. When you had a whole comic book company having a need to fill a space of people of different genders, sexual orientations, HIV statuses, at that time was way more advanced than anyone gave it credit for, and it opened the door to the writing. Dwayne McDuffie, who founded Milestone, got drafted inside the main Warner Brothers DC line to write one of the other greatest cartoons of all time, Justice League. So for that alone, Milestone.
Hard to argue Milestone, man. And when I mentioned Marvel, hold on, let me see what Z Money put up. Yeah, I just want you to see that real quick. Just throw that real quick. Put that I'm gonna put that down.
Too bad you late, Z Money. You can't vote day after election day.
I'm so bad. Z Money, you late, man. I needed you, baby.
You can't vote after election day.
I know.
I want to thank all the donuts out there for staying at home.
I needed one person. I needed one person to give me the kicker. You were late. But listen, no, dude, it's hard to argue Milestone for what they represented. In Stanley's defense, though, he was ahead of his time too in that regard. In some regards, metaphorical, trying to do it a little more metaphorical because of the times we're in. Didn't have the same moxie as Milestone did. With the X-Men characters, Magneto and Professor Xavier. Magneto being the Malcolm X, Professor Xavier being the Martin Luther King, and it was more metaphorical. You had to read between the lines, but still having the guts to make the most powerful mutant a woman. That was calculated, though. You know what I mean? It was calculated to do that. Now, and I know it's just a comic book, but still, it was still a male-dominated society. As far as Marvel just being a huge influence on me and what it represents, it's hard to argue your argument, though. Your point that's being made, though. Me being a fellow chocolate brother and representation. and whatnot. That kind of matters, brother. It really does. Marvel is a huge conglomerate. I almost docked them for giving up to going to Disney. I kind of like, you know what I mean? I kind of like literally broke, dude, devastated.
Yeah, fair enough. Yeah.
No matter how great the movies are, nobody wanted anything to do. If you really think it seems like it's been a long time, but it hasn't been that long where no one wanted to touch comic anything. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
And then a brother by the name of Blade, Wesley Snipes, showed that he was profitable. I'm telling you, that one of the most profitable movies of all time before any of this started was Blade. It was a comic book movie, and they looked around. They're like, "Yo, that was an R-rated comic movie with a brother, and it made this many millions of dollars." Then all of a sudden, it became fashionable. Then we wanted to start doing the Spider-Mans and so on and so forth. So I had to give Milestone credit for being ahead of the curve on that. So I wouldn't argue either way. Z Money, what say you, Milestone or Marvel Comics? I'm gonna lean with Flobo though. So it's tough to argue that.
Oh.
I mean, look,
there's
no wrong answer here.
No.
It ain't like Red Bull and Coke. There's no wrong answer.
Hey, hold on. I just said, I'm like, yeah.
You agree. You agree that the one was better than the other. I just agree what that answer was. I'm just saying. But no.
Everybody know Coke better than Red Bull. Coke even just dropped the energy drink. Coke dropped the energy drink, and it's fire.
I'll admit it. I've been salty at Coke for years, man. They had
it's personal.
They had a Coke flavor called Coca-Cola Black, where they mix it with coffee and discontinued it, and it was dope. And I'm mad.
Really?
It's called Coke
You
Black.
hear the Z Money? Everybody in the chat, everybody watching. You see, this is what I'm talking about. As we delve in, we're an hour and 30 seconds in. We get to the nitty gritty. I feel like Robert Williams at the end of Good Will Hunting. I feel like Robert Williams, and you're not Matt Damon. I'm like, yes, it does. Yes, it does. I had a breakthrough. I got deeper. I had a breakthrough.
I don't like this. I don't like this at all.
He's hating on yo, Coke is personal, baby. He don't mean it. He still loves you. He still loves you, Coke. Just bring back that Coke Black. Bring back that Coke Black, baby.
Coke Zero was clutch. I'll give you that. But Coke Black was my favorite.
All right. So what are we going with Milestone?
What's the chat say? Chat does anything?
They ain't about that Milestone life.
All right.
Yep. All right. We got Milestone.
I can see.
That was a tough one. Okay. Next category. It looks like we have actors. We have Robert Downey Jr. versus Kurt Russell. And now I'm forgetting who went first. Flobo?
Man. I went first last time. Does it matter?
Flobo.
Big Trouble in Little China.
See?
From LA. Go ahead, man.
Can I forfeit, man? So I picked RDJ, and here's the reason why I did it. The RDJ is a perfect story about someone who was dedicated to craft, got derailed, got a second chance, and made the most of it. I remember him back in the days of U.S. Marshals, that sequel to The Fugitive, that was exactly the same exact movie with Wesley Snipes in it. When he came out with the Iron Man franchise, the Hollywood had given up on him. They were saying this guy is unstable. He couldn't do anything. Marvel at the time was strapped for cash. They had already outfarmed most of their materials and properties. They went deep in the album, deep in the crates, pulled out Iron Man, signed a desperate 10-picture deal with Paramount, and they put Robert Downey Jr. as the main person. It takes a lot of person to take that risk. And not only did he kill it, he opened up a whole dang universe to the point now, year after the movie came out, we're all saying, I love you 3000. So that's why that comeback story alone can tell you that Hollywood will give you a second chance if you can, and you can back it up. And you can bring some pathos to a Tony Stark character that was written as a dare, as a bet to be a Marvel's answer to Bruce Wayne. That's why I picked RDJ. But Kurt Russell, man, I don't know, man. I mean, Overboard, I don't know, man. Just whoo.
Don't be just tongue in cheek and Overboard like that.
No, it's a good movie. No, that's my favorite Kurt Russell movie. I'm not even.
I didn't know that.
No, Overboard. I mean, Kurt Russell movies, it's got good ones, but like Overboard is my jam. Like,
what about Captain Ron? No, Captain Ron, baby.
I mean, it's cool. It's cool. But like guilty pleasure. No, guilty pleasure. Like, yo, I got an afternoon with Kurt Russell. No, I'm popping Overboard first.
It's hard to argue what you're saying. Fun fact that Marvel was hell bent on having Tom Cruise as Tony Stark. That's who they wanted. They didn't want anybody but Tom Cruise. They thought Tom Cruise was the one to be able to sell this because ain't nobody gonna watch an Iron Man movie. Jon Favreau rolled the dice and said Robert Downey Jr. is your Tony Stark. I'm telling you, we're gonna put the whole movie around him, the whole franchise around him. He's gonna take you to the promised land. They're like, ha ha ha, and he was like, yeah, we are. And then he does, and then here he goes. I've been a fan of his since Weird Science, man. It's really great to see that kind of success story and watch the come up and the rise from near death. Truth be told, and to be the highest paid actor in Hollywood says a lot. It's a huge testament to him. So I do want to give him his due. Kurt Russell is more nostalgic. It's more Big Trouble in Little China. How much I love him. Probably my favorite movie of all time.
That's a good one.
And yeah, it's just fun, man. It's just a fun film. And Snake Plissken from Escape from L.A. and Escape from New York. Yeah, and I love Kurt, man. It just I think he has swag. Yeah, you know what I mean? Stuntman Mike, you know what I mean? And Death Proof, it's like, you know what I mean? And the flowing blowing locks, man, and just the chiseled jaw, and then the scruff, you know what I mean? He's like a man's man, you know what I'm saying? But it's tough, man. I'm gonna leave it up to the chat, and I'm gonna leave it up to Heidi. Who is the one you would push through, Robert Downey Jr. or Kurt Russell? Young Bucks, if you don't know who Kurt Russell is, leave the chat.
Well, so neither of you are conceding at the moment.
I can't.
No,
I'll be happy with both of them.
Okay.
Me too.
All right. That's a hard choice. We'll look at Z Money.
Oh, Z Money's he's building suspense. He's building suspense. He's building suspense.
Yeah, he's building suspense.
Oh, what? Can we give him bits? Is that
like
it's entertaining as heck.
Okay,
he's going with different
Z-Money.
era and stuff.
Come on, tell me. What do you think, though? Feet to fire.
I know, Feet to the Fire. I love them both, but I'm going to go Kurt Russell as well. Kurt Russell, I mean, because he's got generations, you know? Generations. Oh, wait. See, he's saying... So
yeah, it's tough. Yeah, I know what he's saying, man. But the thing about Robert Downey Jr. is he's in both. You know what I mean?
But so is Kurt.
Yeah, I know. And wait a minute! Shout out to Cabin Rod.
No, it's a good movie.
But
he was
you're right. They're both.
He was amazing even in the new Marvel movie. You know,
there you
as
go.
the dad. Oh wait, yep, Kurt.
There you go.
Gotcha. Yeah,
I'll take it, man.
All right.
I wouldn't have been mad either way.
They're both great.
Didn't like him in the Fast and Furious franchise. Other than that, everything's been pretty much flawless.
Oh yeah. Oh wait, Kevin Correa.
Woo! Downtown out of nowhere.
This is crazy. I'm surprised, man.
Kurt Russell. The Thing.
Yeah.
Woo.
I'm surprised. Right. No, I'm truly surprised. For real.
For real.
All right. Oh my gosh, we've come to the end of the first round. I'm sad.
Oh no.
We should just keep going.
It's okay. After this, you can do the recap, and everybody be caught up. After this last one, we're gonna do the recap of the second round, and then next Tuesday.
All right. So it looks like we've got TV shows for our last category. We have Seinfeld versus Parks and Rec.
That's Evan's up.
Yep. Coco Cena. What?
Listen, I love the diversity. I love. Put it like this. To be honest with you, they're kind of both shows about nothing. To be honest with you, even though they say Seinfeld's a show about nothing, but it's everyday things that we all relate to. That's to me what made it special. Besides the genius writing, my favorite writer, sitcom writer ever, made the show. You know, he came up with the show. So it's tough for me to go against Seinfeld, but Parks and Rec, man, I'm literally just basing it on how hard I've laughed at the show, man. From Jean Ralphio to Ron Swanson to Treat Yourself to even when they brought Billy Eichner in and it's just and Amy Poehler, and it's just so many things, and Rob Lowe and Adam, it's just so many things that make me laugh, and I literally have no real backup because it's the show that makes me laugh the most at every sitcom I've ever seen. So that's why I had to put it in there. Flobo, what say you?
Well, it's like this. Parks and Rec's a fantastic show. I will admit to you, I've only seen episodes here and there, so I don't really know.
Oh, hell no!
No, I haven't. Look, hey, man, I'm not trying to say bad. I'm giving you a qualifier, okay? Damn. I saw it's trash. The thing, you can't compare Seinfeld to anything on there. Is it a workplace comedy? It kind of is with all the Yankee stuff. Is it a family comedy? It kind of is with Jerry's parents. Is it a bunch of young singles in the city? Yeah, Jerry got down with a lot of girlfriends, and of course those 9 seasons. But there's a lot of things that was pretty much unique about it. The stand-up intros, the reverse episodes, the Festivus for the rest of us. I mean, my favorite deep cut, the Moops, the Bubble Boy episode. Yeah. I mean, a lot of things I love about that.
Soup Nazi?
No soup for you. And as an aspiring comedian, we think about, man, how cool would it be? What would it look like nowadays if a comedian got his own show like that? Gotta go with Seinfeld.
Yeah, and from a relating standpoint, especially someone like you that's practicing your craft, and it really is cool. It's about it put like it do this hard, bro. Elaine with the dancing, and Costanza to me top five. He's top five fictional sitcom character of all time is George Costanza.
Oh, also, can I say something too? I just jump in there. It was the only show growing up I wasn't allowed to watch. Because James Alexander, the guy who played George Costanza, he was an absolute jerk in Pretty Woman. My mom was so offended. I couldn't watch Seinfeld growing up. So it was like
and he's an awful person in that movie.
Yeah, yeah. So the one show I had to hide.
Seinfeld's brilliant, man. It is, dude. It really is. It's brilliant. George Costanza like inadvertently killing his wife to be. It's. Dude, there's so the library episode. Like, come on, man. There's a lot going on. I'm a Parks and Rec guy. I see that Z Money pushed Seinfeld through, so it got to be Seinfeld.
It's hard to argue. It is hard to argue for sure. So many. I would say Seinfeld is probably worldwide more so than Parks and Rec.
Yeah, I was in Germany. I was in Germany, man, and it's in German. You know, it's there. It's Seinfeld in German, and people watch it. So, like, what do you want me to do?
It's in Germany, man. What's up?
It is a great place. All right, so that has come to the end of our first round.
Recap,
because that was enjoyable. All right, so first round, first category, we had pizza winning over fried chicken. We also had Batman, the animated series, going over, beating out Animaniacs. Tough one.
Of course.
We have Coca-Cola beating out Red Bull. Sorry, Flowbeto.com. Sorry.
Rigged. This whole game is rigged.
Always Coca-Cola.
If Coke wins the entire tournament, I'm done.
Listen to that jingle.
I'm done.
Coca-Cola.
If Coke meets Seinfeld in the finals and wins, I'm done. I will flip this table right now.
That would be crazy. And Coke for the win. Go.
Okay, we have Danica McKellar beating out Keira Knightley.
Willie Cooper.
We have Woodstock beating T-Pain. We have Any Breeze drink beating out the Mojito. We have
Z Money says Animaniacs.
Oh,
see, I like him this time. Not Kurt Russell, but this time, yeah.
We have, I believe I was at Die Hard beating Enter the Dragon. We also have Tinder beating out K-pop, the guilty pleasures category, which is fun. We have The Rock beating Randy Savage, Macho Man. Yep. Dwayne The Rock Johnson. We have The Donut beating the chocolate chip cookie. That was a heated debate.
Oh,
that was a heated debate. Nobody wanted to use their veto.
I needed you, Z Money.
I'm sorry if you guys don't vote. That's what happens. Donuts are superior.
I know, because it came back later with the cookie. So
too late now.
Donut. Yep, too late. Donut got through. We have Tokyo beating Dubai. Tough one. Kind of new versus old sort of. We have it's Nagel, right? Nagel. Yeah. Paul Nagel beating Michelangelo.
Still mad with that.
Michelangelo.
Who's better, Michael Jordan or Theo Ratliff? I don't know, Cena.
Yo, Bonarati, I tried to get you in there, baby. I
mean, you are just centuries old, so bye.
Yeah.
Yo, baby boy, Michelangelo Bonarati, I tried to get you in there, baby.
We have teleportation beating flight. That is
Yeah, I
definitely,
got a question
feel like
though.
a newer way.
Sorry to cut you off there, Heidi. I know when
Go
we
ahead,
had
go
this
ahead.
art debate before on the show we did together, Evan once told me that Picasso was trash. He said Picasso was trash, so I thought he would make this tournament, but he didn't even get considered over Michelangelo. Just
Cosmo's poop, man. I'm sorry.
He's poop.
He's poop.
wow.
Pablo! Go.
Like, why are you cutting ears off and stuff? We don't need to know that.
That's Van
Keep your
Gogh,
personal
man.
life out of your
Van Gogh,
art.
girl,
Oh, that's Van
you
Gogh.
all is wrong.
I'm doing the wrong one. Sorry.
Y'all killing me. That's just too much.
Sorry about that. We hating on all these old artists. Sorry.
No, he's poop too. Go ahead.
What ear poop?
Go.
Okay, wait, okay. And then we have Milestone winning over Marvel for comics companies. What was it called? Yeah.
Yeah.
And then we have Kurt Russell beating Robert Downey Jr. as an actor.
Amen.
That was a tough one. And then we had Seinfeld beating Parks and Rec. All right. So that would be the 16
Second round
categories
matchup
that we
is
had
what?
today.
What's the second round matchups?
Oh, we want to announce them. Okay.
Just get the first three. Get the first three.
First three. Okay, first three. We've got next week we will be having Pizza versus Batman the animated series.
Pizza's gonna kill you.
We have
I need y'all in the chat.
We have Coca-Cola beating out, or sorry, not beating out. Oh my gosh, I'm being biased. Sorry everyone. I have Coca-Cola against Danica McKellar. Oh no.
Coke is gonna kill you.
It's gonna be a fun one. All right, and then we do have Woodstock going against any breeze drink. Hee hee.
You put the hee in there?
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Yes.
All right, man.
Yes, that's the
Here we
beginning
go.
of the next round.
All right, y'all. Yeah. Well, round two's going down. Z Money next Tuesday, brother. We gonna try to do the same. We gonna try to do the same bat time, same back channel. What was that's gonna be? Was that 7:30
Yeah.
Eastern time, 7:38. Please tune in. We need y'all, man, because just in case, just to recap real quick, it's the Everything Tournament. We're trying this one out. Hopefully we can do another one of these, man, whenever we see what the best thing is. Because my plan is, Flobo, to do, the Everything Tournament and try to build up people that have won the Everything Tournament and then have an ultimate Everything Tournament. You see what I'm saying?
Okay, I like that.
So how it goes, Z Money and everybody else that's listening, that you got, we all have a one veto pick. We have a pick that we can push anything through, no matter what. But me and Flobo each only have one. We can't use it. We have to use it before the final. So if we're feeling that our pick that we need to push through and it's getting tight, we can just push it through automatically. And we gonna crown what the greatest thing of all time is. It's round two next Tuesday. Flobito.com. Put yourself over, brother.
Yeah, you can follow me around Twitch, twitch.tv/Flobo Boyce, Flobito.com, and support the homie on the Patreon, man. Patreon.com/Flobo Boyce. Got bonus content. I'm actually coming out my first ever comedy song. Sign up for Patreon. See that whole process from the writing to the recording to everything about that.
Yes, sir. Wifey, put yourself over.
Put myself over. What? You can follow me almost everywhere at the Pinot Mac. We got a Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, got Facebook page, Go to any of those, you will find my links to each other. I try to link them all together. So just Google the Pinot Mac and hopefully I pop up.
It's your boy Evan Mack, man. Go see him, man. Y'all follow me on all those platforms, y'all. Flobo, I appreciate you coming on, man. It's hilarious, brother. Shout out to Coca-Cola. That's all I know. Cookies are better than donuts. That's all I know.
I can't agree no more. I love being on your show. What do you mean cookies are better than donuts?
If I ever see you with a cookie in your hand, chocolate chip, if there's one chip of chocolate in there.
Nah, you can't tell a fat kid that. Nope. Fat kids eat anything. Fat kids will eat anything. Like, I didn't know, Stino. I'm sorry.
Y'all, appreciate y'all, man. Take it easy, man.
I think next week Coco Cena's gonna have a chocolate chip cookie in his hand, and Flobo Boyce over there is gonna have a donut in his hand.
You got the worst stomach ache. Get yourself sea breeze too.
Take it easy, y'all.
A donut and a slice of pizza over here.
Y'all, appreciate y'all, man, joining the chat, man. Thank you.
All right, please.
Bye, everyone.